Hello everyone, it is Miss Enfield here again, and we are going to do lesson 1.2 on Amplify. So as a reminder, go ahead and go to your Clever homepage and find Amplify. The best way to get to Amplify is through Clever. Then once you're there, you're going to click on Microbiome for Life Science, Chapter 1, and then lesson 1.2. We're going to start off today with our warm-up. So go ahead and click on Activity 1 up at the top. And go ahead and record some of your initial ideas about cells. So go ahead and pause this video. 2 questions. Once you answer them, you're going to want to hit hand and down at the bottom. So pause the video, answer the questions, and then come back to me once you're done. Next, we're going to watch a video. So you're going to want to go to Lesson Brief in the top left, click this. You're going to scroll down, and under your digital resources, you're going to find the video called How Small is a Cell? You load up that video, go ahead and press play, watch the video, and then come back to me to find out what to do next. Now that you guys have watched the video, we're going to add some more vocab to our OneNote. So I'm going to give you guys another refresher. You're going to go to Teams, Square, and you're going to want to go to your 7th Life Science, or whatever it was that you labeled your Life Science notebook. Here you're going to have the stuff that you added yesterday, but we're going to add a new page for today's lesson. So you're going to come down here, because this is lesson 1.2. Still under the section that, you're going to go back to Teams to see which pictures to copy and paste into here. And again, they're going to be in a post just like this, except they're going to be under today, and today is Tuesday. So you're going to want to copy and paste those pictures. So go ahead and pause the video, copy and paste, and then come back to the video once you're done. Now that your vocab for this lesson has been added to your OneNote, we're going to do another sorting activity like what we did yesterday. So it's going to look really similar to yesterday's, but now we have a few more things added in to sort. So when you guys are sorting, you're welcome to use the scale tool, which we monkeyed around with yesterday, to help you figure out the size of all these organisms. So if you use the scale tool, it looks like this, and it shows you organisms and the different sizes that they are. So right down here it has the size in meters. So we're going to go, you're going to find the assignment in Teams again. Under assignments, a PowerPoint that looks like this. As you can see, there's a few different things added in here and a few things that were taken out from yesterday. So one of the new things that we have is if it is visible or microscopic. So visible means that it can be seen with the naked eye, and microscopic means that it cannot be seen with the naked eye. So it needs something like a microscope to look at it. So you're going to put this on here, and you might have to overlap them when you're putting them on. Alright, so we know we can see ants with the naked eye, right? So we're going to put the ant on this side of the visible arrow. So you're going to put the ant over here, and we know that atoms, I don't even know if we can see atoms with a microscope. We need some really fancy microscopes for that. But they are microscopic. We can't see atoms with the naked eye, so it's going to go on this side. So now, you guys are going to organize these from the largest to smallest, but now you also have to keep in mind if it's visible with the naked eye or microscopic. And we also have these two to add in, if it is 1 micrometer or 1 millionth of a meter, same as 0.0000001, or 1 centimeter. And we should be familiar with centimeters because we have used them before on a yards or meter stick. Is bigger than a micrometer, and an ant is probably a similar size to a centimeter. Ants maybe a little less. Maybe if you have a really big ant, it might be a little bit more. And then a micrometer is going to be over on this end. then when you're arranging everything else, keep in mind you can adjust these, you can put them wherever you think they should be, and feel free to go back to your sorting tool. The sorting tool tells you the measurements in meters at the bottom of that little tab that you move around. Now that you guys have completed this sorting activity, saved it, and re-uploaded it onto Teams, we're going to help you put into perspective the size of a micrometer. I'm going to start off looking at this meter stick. So this is one of our meter sticks from the classroom. I just took a picture of it. So we know that 1 meter is the same as 100 centimeters. This whole thing right here is 1 meter. And if we look at all of these individual increments, that's 1 centimeter. So there's 1, 2, 3, it goes up to 10, and we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. So 100 centimeters in 1 meter. Now if we zoom in and we look at 1 centimeter, we know that we have 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter. So this is the same meter stick, we're just zoomed in on the 1 centimeter mark. So these two green lines right here, that's 1 centimeter, and each of these is 1 millimeter. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter. Alright, this is where I try to really blow your guys' minds. So you know how big 1 millimeter is, right? So this green line right here is 1 millimeter. And one of these green lines, one of these millimeters, there's 1,000 micrometers. 1,000 of them. That's insane. And I wish I could zoom in even more and show you all the little increments, which they don't include the lines on a ruler because you wouldn't even be able to read them. But this is as far as we can zoom in on a meter stick to even get an idea of how many micrometers there are in 1 millimeter. So if you guys want to go back to your scale tool or look at your sorting cards to get an idea of just how small that is, or maybe you can get an idea of how small some of the organisms are that are this small, that are in micrometers. It's tiny. Even more of an idea of how small a micrometer is, we're going to look at this hair strand right here. So this brown line is representing a piece of hair. And you can see the measurement right here is 10 to the negative 3 meters. So that's a micrometer. So if you can imagine 1,000 pieces of hair. Oh, that's the wrong picture. 1,000 pieces of hair that can fit in this one little millimeter spot. That's a lot of little tiny strands of hair. 1,000 micrometers that fit in 1 millimeter. So if you guys want to explore the scale tool some more, you can pause the video and help yourself get an idea of what's smaller than a micrometer maybe, or what's a little bit bigger than a micrometer. Alright, now we're going to head back to Amplify, and I just showed you step number 3, so you can skip over this activity, and we're going to move on to our class reflection. Go ahead and answer this. You're going to select all the statements that are true and see if any of your answers have changed from the warm-up. Hopefully they did. Hopefully you learned goals. And then you guys can go ahead and work on the homework. And again, that scale tool might be kind of handy to figure out some of this stuff because it tells you how many meters it is. And it gives you lots of different objects and organisms to look at in that scale tool. So I really suggest using that to fill out this chart. Alright, so now that you have the reflection done, we're going to finish. So you just did the first question of homework. So now we're going to do the second question. I have this short article to read. It's not too long, it has lots of pictures. So go ahead and look through this article. come back and answer these free questions. And once you guys are done with that, you are done for the day. Make sure to hit hand in at the bottom each time you complete any of these silence and amplify. Make sure to have the notes added in your OneNote and to have your sorting or your card sort on PowerPoint. Make sure to have that saved and then uploaded onto Teams. Thank you guys and have a wonderful day. I will talk to you again soon.